procuring organic materials here. Insistence on carrying so many things is reducing our travel speed. Good day, Captain. How may I be of service? Goodbye.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself. You are from Constellation. Vladimir said someone might be coming.
We were instructed to provide backup in case of unforeseen difficulties. That appears to no longer be necessary.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members? Dutifully following orders. I should not be frustrated with you. It is good that you have their trust. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk. Let us talk more once our mission is complete.
It would be
I am
advisable
picking up
to
faint
vacate
signs
this area.
of life in the area.
Let them have it!
I am taking damage. Warning. Damage registered. Area illuminated. All systems.
You are not statistically likely to survive this encounter.
Where have they gone?
The probability of your defeat is extremely high. This encounter will likely end in your death.
Once again, we are triumphant. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
was that?
I believe we are not alone.
hope I adequately assisted you during combat. I am uncertain why you believe conflict with us was advisable. Do not attempt combat with us. You will not survive.
Give up already.
If you
think
require
you may be trying to
help
take
carrying
a little
any
too
items,
much,
I
huh?
will assist.
Literally.
You will be easily defeated.
Take your back.
It is useless to attempt defeating us. My advice is easy retreat. It will save your life. hostile towards us. The enemy has dropped out of our view. It's yours. There are no hostile organisms nearby.
Come, meet your death. I cannot wait to kill you. Bring it! You die today. Are you prepared to die? Best not to leave anything useful behind. You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done. It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is? Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless. Interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Va'ruun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand? You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have not heard of them. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Va'ruun and twisted them into a belief that the galaxy must be wiped clean before the Great Serpent's return. So, in this I would say I have done the galaxy a favor. Yes. It would seem they have not yet learned how much it will cost them. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? An inability to see anything other than the path which they have created for themselves. Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us. will meet you back at the lodge. I have my own way back. Go on without me.
moment of your time. Thanks for responding to my hail. We've been trying to contact you about your ship's extended warranty. Your warranty coverage has expired or is about to expire. Due to the uncertainty of the political situation in the settled systems, we think now is a great time to renew your ship's warranty protection plan, or purchase a new one if you lack coverage. It sounds like you're interested in hearing more. First, I need to inform you about the warranty claims process as laid out by the United Colonies Arbitration Board. UCAB is not a decision maker and cannot change the outcome of a dispute. Before filing, claimants must submit the following 10 forms of information: complete contact information, make and model of the ship in question, as well as any modifications made to the ship by one of our approved mechanics. Additionally, we require the authorized servicing dealer's contact information, a description of the issues with your component, the resolution you are seeking, monetarily or full replacement, and a signed copy of our information release waiver. Claimants will also need to submit ship logs for the duration the part or parts in question were used, contact information for the 3 previous owners, and our customer satisfaction guarantee waiver. May I continue? It sounds like you're not interested in hearing more. That's too bad. We'll continue to reach out to you with additional opportunities. Thank you.
are cleared to dock at the clinic, the best medical facility in the settled systems.
I'm just the courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the third time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
I hate this delivery run. Can't ever get here fast enough. Thanks for delivering critical supplies would be nice to hear once in a while. It's a grav drive. I literally can't get here any faster.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you. Word is you've been clearing out some real scum. Take this.
Oh, okay. Now I've seen everything.
Holy shit.
I hate this delivery
Anything
run.
I can help you
Can't
with?
ever get here fast enough.
Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing.
I know your type. A freewheeling space ace. Must be nice.
If they haven't rushed me, it feels like I've been waiting forever.
Maybe I'm probably fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm just a nurse. If you need to talk to someone in charge, wrong guy. You know, there are more couriers coming and going from this place than patients most of the time. Guess that's a good thing. Oh, sure. Everyone is really great. Top of their game, medically speaking. I've learned so much these last few years. I try not to take any of it for granted. This career, helping people, it really means something. Oh, we're not really supposed to talk about that kind of thing. Doctor-patient confidentiality and all that. Dr. Darvish is pretty strict about that. Well, about everything, but definitely that. Stay healthy.
Need to make sure those files are backed up. Mind your step. Need to make sure those samples get disposed of.
I'm afraid I lack the time. Unless this is about the clinical trials I scheduled for later in the year, you may wish to speak to someone else.
Never a dull moment.
Just checking. You're all right.
Every new
Yeah,
alien
I'm good.
pathogen we discover is
Thanks,
just a
Rebecca.
little more job security.
Really, you don't need to worry. I've got a year under my belt. Settled.
1 year behind you. Career to go.
Got a little bit of a cough. Probably nothing, though.
It'd be enough to know that the Rangers are keeping an eye on us, but to have it be my own husband, so comforting. Are you the courier? You're not really supposed to be back here. You can just drop the delivery off by the docking port and someone will take care of it.
Nurse Edding? Abby? Hi. How are you,
Well, sure. We can't afford to run low on supplies. Never know what kind of medical emergency might pop up at any moment.
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, you know me. Just...
Well, then you won't have Dr. Darvish breathing down your neck at least.
Okay.
But, well, we're not really set up for having folks just milling about in here. It is a medical facility, after all. If you could just do your best to steer clear of the doctors while they work, and not interrupt things, I'd really appreciate it. And if you need anything, I'm right here, okay? Oh, sometimes, sure. Somebody walks in or is dragged in with something we haven't seen before. You best believe it's all hands on deck. Have to find out if it's lethal or contagious, or both. It can be, yes. But we've all learned to live with it. If we didn't do this, who knows how many lives would be lost. It's harder on the newer folks, that's for sure. You take that Dr. Salvato. Nice man, but he's a little on the skittish side. He's a good doctor, but just needs a little more confidence, you know? Don't I know it? I just hope Dr. Salvato knows how much we appreciate his hard work. Actually, now that we're talking about this, I wanted to do something nice for him. Give him a little pick-me-up. I overheard something about a meal he hadn't had in a long time. Thought maybe if I could deliver one to him, it'd be a nice gesture. You think you could help with that? Aren't you just the sweetest? You know that Don's Roost restaurant in New Atlantis? The fancy one? Dr. Salvato was talking about the synth liver pate. Said he'd never forget it. You bring me a plate and I'll make sure we brighten up his day.
Dr. Cartwright in Aquila City said I was crazy when I told her I wanted to transfer here. Now I kind of understand why. I couldn't tell you the last time I wasn't breathing recycled air. I guess that depends on what you consider a break. We get some time to ourselves. We're not on call all the time, but we're never that far away from it either. Now that I think about it, I haven't actually left the clinic since I got the job. I actually hadn't really noticed. It's not like I was surprised. I knew what I was signing up for. There's no other opportunity like this in the settled systems. It's not ideal, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. New-ish. I've only been here a year, which, well, when you compare it against Dr. Darvish's career, it's not much, is it? I'm thrilled to have the opportunity, but it's been an adjustment. Very few cases here are simple, and most of them are medical emergencies. Okay then.
It's a grav drive. I literally can't get here any faster.
I advise a hasty retreat. It will save your life. It is unwise to remain hostile toward us. You are not statistically likely to survive this encounter. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Captain. Do you allow me to assist you with carrying your items? Return soon.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
Nice hat. Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
There is simply no peril. I do hope you are enjoying your time in New Atlantis. Yes, of course. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Feel free to grab anything you need.
Just so you know, your mother's missed you. Like a lot.
Nice to see you, son. Tell me, are you doing well? And none of that, "I'm fine, Dad." Really, answer. How are you? I can't imagine. And I read the news, but you're living it sometimes. So much pain, loss, and I'm sure some terrible people. All your adventures. There are so many. It's dizzying to keep track of. It worries your mother that one day you might take on more than you can deal with. Is it worth it? All that risk and danger? It most certainly does. I got some years on you. My guiding star has always been, find something you believe in and fight for it. For me, it's you and your mother. Every time big life decisions came up, that's what made it easy. What would be best for all of us? If you can strip away everything and answer that one question, well, it helped me. It's what I'm here for. It's nice to have you home. Take care, kiddo.
The house feels alive again now that you're here. Sweetie, I was just thinking of you. You never knew your grand-gran, but she's about the only one like you in my whole family tree. Left home at an early age. Well, ran away, really. Became a UC Marine, if you can believe it. Really? Well, I suppose it's ancient history. I only met Grandma a few times. Oh, she was fierce. I swear. Her eyes almost glowed. Every time I saw her, she'd drill me on math. If I got her questions correct, she'd give me a treat. Once, I got them all right and answered her bonus question, and she smiled. The only time I ever saw her do that. Most formidable woman I have ever met. I don't know why, but I really think you would. Well, I was going through storage, and I found her old armor. I think she'd like you to have it. You have that same thing. You're forging your own path, not just letting life toss you this way and that. You deserve it, sweetie. Oh, enough of this. I don't want to make a scene. You need anything, sweetie? Talking with you has made my day. I'm being serious.
And
Anything good to watch tonight?
Well, there's Silence of the Sands.
I mean, I want to watch it sometime. But I want something light.
Well, I made a suggestion.
You will not be able to walk at full speed with your pack That full. Wise to update the members of Constellation about our journey.
Andreja, thank goodness. We were worried. Why?
We've always considered ourselves explorers. This really is uncharted, dude.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader? I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration? Neutrality in a debate? I guess your side forfeits.
How can you forfeit if you don't even take a side? You're getting rusty with your comebacks, Mateo.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help.
Mateo, I love you, my friend. We'll have to continue this another time.
Yes. So am I. Let me know if you need me.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger that, Vladimir. He's on his way.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid.
that landed not too long ago? Sure is something. You know, I went to chef school? This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
There are worse ways to spend the day than...
Hello, Captain. Am I currently in possession of an item you require? I will see you at a later time.
Just one quiet day. Expect priority docking for emergency patients. The clinic welcomes all.
Oh, I do not get paid enough to deal with stuff like that.
A couple of years on duty here, and anyone would be qualified to run any other hospital in the settled systems. You need anything, just say the word. Have to keep an eye on these doctors, or they'll work themselves to death. Oh, goodness! I can't thank you enough for this. Now, I'll make sure this gets to him, and I know he'll be thrilled. Really, you've done a good thing here today. Nurse supervisor, dear. I'm the one who takes care of all the doctors, as well as the patients. The more I can look after, the more the doctors can focus on patient diagnosis and treatment. Every role here is important. Well, I wouldn't really say we work together. It just happens to be in the same place. He has his job keeping the peace. I have mine keeping this place running. Truth be told, I think it might drive one or both of us a little crazy if we actually work together. But I do appreciate being able to see him every day, even if it's just to pop over to his office and say hello or share a meal. It's nice. Take care.
There's certainly no shortage of things to do around here. Welcome to the clinic. I'm Dr. Darvish, Chief of Medicine. Is there something I can do for you? I thought perhaps the name gave it away. This is one of the preeminent medical care centers in the Settled Systems. We take our work very seriously. Then I suggest you seek out one of the many other facilities available to walk-ins. I'm afraid we don't often deal with minor cases. We have a particular focus on astrovirology here, so the patients we take on tend to have unusual cases that require long-term care, and sometimes require unorthodox or experimental treatments. We have an excellent track record that speaks for itself, but it doesn't leave room for much else. If you absolutely require medical supplies, speak to Dr. Salvato. We have very limited resources I would consider extra, and he would be the one to distribute them. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of new worlds that humanity has set foot on. While many don't host some sort of life, there are more than enough that do. Any one of those worlds could be inhabited by all manner of pathogens, things we've never seen and have no idea how to treat. Someone has to try and stay ahead of what could be a very deadly curve. Here at the clinic, we do our best. If we do it right, no, not usually. An abundance of safety protocols are in place, and we have decades of experience. Ironically, this may be one of the safest environments in the Settled Systems. I am, yes. I took over from Dr. Eswaran when he retired 9 years ago. While the clinic does occasionally take on research projects that have their own chain of command, I am ultimately responsible for the entire facility. I'm afraid that information is confidential and restricted to our corporate partners funding the projects. The clinic has occasionally been faced with unique situations that might be considered hazardous in other facilities, but no, nothing that could not be contained and dealt with. Certainly. Would you now? Well, I suppose we could always use additional research specimens. The more data we have about what's out there in the Settled Systems, the faster we can diagnose novel illnesses. In theory, at least. I suppose we could consider you an independent contractor of sorts. There are naturally produced narcotic substances that we could stand to learn more from. Any samples you can provide would be welcome. What we're looking for are basic organic substances. They could come from any number of flora or fauna on countless worlds across the Settled Systems. Just keep your eyes open as you travel and harvest things when you find them. Or frankly, if you can find them at a reasonable price somewhere, purchase them. I'm less concerned with the source than the materials themselves.
You know, just by breathing the air, you had a chance to talk to Dr. Cassidy. Really fun guy. So dry. Almost think he's non-existent.
I really hope someone comes to take a look at me soon.
Maybe I should have just gone to Aquila City. It's probably nothing.
I really hope someone comes to take a look at me soon.
If they haven't rushed me back, means it can't be that bad, right?
probably fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
It feels like I've been waiting forever.